Hi BL lovers, I'm that BL guy and welcome back to another 5-minute review.
Far away from home.
Today we'll be reviewing the BL drama Big Dragon. Yae and Mangkon are romantic rivals. One night at Yae's newly inherited pub, the two drink together. Yae has nefarious plans for the evening, but they backfire and he and Mangkon end up spending a wild night together. Taunted by Mangkon, who has footage of their hookup the next day, Yae takes his anger out on the pub. He hopes to forget what transpired between them and sink himself into pub renovations, but when he meets with the design team, he's surprised to see fifth-year architecture student Mangkon among them. Big Dragon is a Thai BL with 8 episodes, roughly around 49 minutes per episode. Our two main leads are being played by Moss and Bank. One review says, great chemistry, questionable plot execution. This drama was a mess and parts of it didn't make much sense, but I enjoyed it mostly because of Moss and Bank. What I didn't like, this 8-episode drama had too many plot points packed in, none of which were fully developed. We had child acquaintances, dealing with the loss of a parent and a new stepmother, enemies to lovers, playboys falling in love, working together on a work project, arranged marriage that the main character didn't want, studying abroad opportunity, love triangle with the friend coming back from overseas, going to the same university but in different faculties, and so on. Another review says, how to turn a crime into a romance, badly. Watching the trailer for this drama, I got serious skin Porsche vibes which, despite its own issues, I mostly enjoyed. What I imagined was a slightly darker, gritty adult drama. What I got was a hot mess and not in a good way. Dark, yes, but again not in a good way, actually very problematic. Not gritty and not adult, but your typical college BL with typical first world problems, an overpacked plot and very little substance. In short, a disappointment. Let's start with the premise. Everything I read basically said that our two male leads get drunk and have a wild romantic night together. Yeah, not what happened. Yae gets jealous that Mangkon is evidently vying for the affections of the same woman as him and more successfully at that, and decides to drug and rape him while videotaping the whole thing in order to ruin him. It's a truly messed up and sadistic plan. The only hitch is that his bodyguard uses the wrong drug. I'm guessing some kind of aphrodisiac instead of the sedative that was intended, and drugs both drink so they end up having sex on tape. Mangkon takes the memory card and proceeds to use it to threaten Yae several times. And somehow, after all this, after making it quite clear how much they dislike each other in an incredibly unrealistic short amount of time, they've fallen madly in love. Getting to my review, I 100% agree with all the reviews that I just read. This was a hot mess of a drama in my opinion, which I thought a lot of other people thought the same, but I mean with the amount of views that the series has, I'm actually shocked. Like, it's quite popular, but honestly I did not like anything about it. It was so problematic with all the things that the reviews listed. Like, the first scene already, well, not the first scene, I mean the first episode already was just like bad in so many ways and problematic in so different ways. I don't even think the acting was that great at all. Like, maybe a few scenes I could see the potential there, but overall it was just stiff and boring and just, I don't know. This was just not a good drama in my opinion. I guess a lot of people do love it as well, and I respect your decision if you do. But yeah, this was not. I just couldn't get through it. The way I watched it was torturous to me. So yeah, I don't even have a lot to say. I really just didn't enjoy this drama at all. So let me just get to my rating. For story, again, all over the place, try to do way too much with way too little time. So for story, I'd give a 4 out of 10. For acting, I really didn't like the acting at all. So I'd give the acting a 3 out of 10. For music, I guess a lot of the music did fit the vibes of certain scenes that I can remember off the top of my head right now. So I guess it wasn't entirely bad. So for music, I'd give a 7 out of 10. And rewatch value, If I could give a 0, I probably would, but let's give it a 1 out of 10. So yeah, that was my review and rating of Big Dragon. I think the sexy scenes are the ones that probably drew most fans in, and like I understand why. Like those were good scenes for more than one reason, but that's about it. I really didn't expect or liked anything else more than that.